My name is Alexa Spence. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Denison, Texas, and I'm working here in Egglescliffe. I grew up in a small town, and I've grown up with my mom and dad and my sister and my dog Sadie. When I was younger, my mom, my sister, and I always went to church together, but my dad didn't go with us, and we kind of just did it like routinely. But then when I got into about middle school, God really convicted my mom and I, and we started really understanding what it was like to have a real relationship with God. I ended up going to Dallas Baptist University, and during my time there, my parents started going to a different church, and my dad started going with them. And now, as of last year, my dad's become a Christian, which is actually kind of how I got here. The college minister invited me to come on a short-term mission trip here. I wasn't sure about it, but then my dad said that he really felt like I should go. And my dad's really tight with money, and he never would say anything like that. And so I was just like, And so I prayed about it, and the money came, and I was able to come on a short-term trip. And when they invited me to come and stay for a gap year after I graduated, it was something that I took into serious consideration. So I live in Egglescliffe, which is a small village in Egglescliffe, which is right by Yarm, which is a major-ish city, town. My church is right here. My house is about 30 steps that way. When we go do events, it's at the High Street, which is 2 minutes away, and then I go home. Just about every day I go into Egglescliffe Primary, which is a small Church of England school that's literally just right across the street from the church. And I just help the teachers teach RE lessons, and actually right now I'm helping with the nativity play, so putting my theatrical skills into play there. I'm working in the church, helping out with their children's ministry and youth ministry because they don't really have one, so we're working on developing it. There are 3 youth in our church that are siblings, and I'm just starting out with them and trying to pour into them, having events for them, and we're just having a good time trying to set that foundation for the future. It's different, it's very traditional. They have their books that they use, and they read out of hymnals and sing just reading out of the scriptures. It's not necessarily an embellished sermon every time, it's just truth, really. But the people are the same, even though they like different things and they like that tradition, that 1,000-year-old tradition that's in this church. They're just really warm and kind and welcoming. One of the things I've realized is when I got settled down after a few weeks passed by, I was like, oh, okay, it's still life. I still struggle with waking up in the morning. I still struggle with time management. I have to work hard at what I do, just like I did in college and just like I did in Texas. It's just life with different, it looks a little different, and the accents are different. You're not gonna become a different person. You're not gonna be more exciting. You're not going to lose weight. It's not who you are before you come here is gonna be who you are when you're here. God's gonna change you and work through you.